Welcome, Taurus. This is your weekly Taroscope reading for January the 25th through to the 31st, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the energy of the week, let me just thank you for all the support you give me each and every day. Truly, thank you so much. Now, let's get to you. We start with the Nine of Swords. So I would have to say a very restless energy. Anxieties can slip in this week. Worries, concerns. And I think we can avoid a lot of this restless feeling, but I think you all are going to have a little bit of restlessness. Maybe it's about moving forward in some way. Maybe it's your worries and concerns of what tomorrow brings rather than what your yesterday brings. We have the World card. Okay, so you've come full circle. This card has come up so much in the last month for people. It's unbelievable. We're really embarking upon new paths, and this card says it for you. It's your second card. So I think the restlessness is your path forward more than looking back over past anxieties, past hurts, words that were spoken. I think it is the worry of what tomorrow brings, of how we go forward, of what conversations we need to have, of what situations we need to put ourselves into. And I don't want you to rush that, okay? Because we have the Hangman as our third card, which means that we need to meditate, we need to pray, we need to think things through, and we also have the Hierophant crossing everything. Okay, so this could even, this is a very spiritual card. So this is definitely meditation. This is definitely prayer. This is definitely keeping your integrity intact this week. And so your aha moments, your epiphanies about how to move forward can actually come through meditation, through prayer, through going with the flow rather than pushing through energy this week. Now, the Eight of Swords is the underlying energy. So I would have to say that where your perception starts to change is where opportunity can step in for you. So allow the changes to happen. Go with the flow. Have those conversations. Pay attention to the underlying messages that are coming to you. Maybe it's in your dreams. Maybe it's in your waking thoughts. But something triggers a change in perception for you. And if you go along with that change in perception, if you allow it to enter and to think it through and understand what shifts are happening in your life, it will lead to success down the road for you. It could be in a relationship, absolutely. It could be job, career, finances. It could be your spirituality. It could be your health and well-being. But I think for the most part, it is about the people that surround you, how they play a part. Messages could easily come through conversations with other people, group events, team playing. So if anything, socialize with purpose this week, because I think that the perception is changed somehow through a conversation that you have with somebody. You see another way through, or you see another way forward that perhaps you didn't quite realize before, or you realize it with a new sense of wonder, a new sense of delight. Queen of Wands says that you really need to be the diplomat. You really need to think things through. You really need to get a firm understanding of everything that's involved. So chances are this is more career. This is more of a focus of, maybe it's stature in the community. Maybe it's within the neighborhood. Maybe it's how to grow the home life better. But you get the awareness by your perception change in this week. You get the awareness by having conversations with other people. You get the awareness, and are able to make the decisions through gathering the information, asking the questions, becoming knowledgeable, and then making the decisions to go forward. Okay, people really get a sense this week with the star in its position where it is that you are really seeing where you can go forward. That you are taking a lofty dream and you are making it something tangible. So wear your dream on your sleeve this week. Talk about how you want to go forward. Talk about maybe something that is standing in your way of going forward. Because that's usually where our perceptions lay, in changing and understanding how we can make something that is just a dream or a hope or a desire into something tangible and real in our lives. Think outside the box, Page of Wands. Dream big. Grow it. This is not a week to keep the dream tightly in a little box. It wants to explode. It wants to grow. It wants to, it doesn't want to be in the box anymore. So chances are it's being truthful with yourself and honest with yourself about who you want to become, what you want to create in your life. And then thinking of the possibilities and growing the possibilities. As we go into next week, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Hermit. So the Knight of Pentacles is definitely about the well-laid plan of knowing where you're going. But I think there's also, with the Hermit involved, there's also a little bit more that we need to tap into. Quiet time. Thinking through our options. Thinking through our priority list. Understanding what has true value in our life. And how to make the steps to keep that at the top of our focus. So I think this week is definitely a week where meditation and prayer, and I don't think it stops as we go into next week. We have the King of Cups, dead center here. So we are working towards our security, our strength, the fulfillment of dreams, of knowing that we will be secure in our footsteps going forward. That, having a faith that we are already very protected through God or angels or spirit guides, through the universe. And going with a certain amount of flow this week, not trying to push through energy this week. Gathering the information and understanding how it will impact our security, our firm foundations going forward into tomorrow. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.